The intro though.
Hey world.
I did a head nod.
We just got back from Longs Peak
Yeah, it was long.
yesterday.
It was long.
This morning we got back.
Oh yeah. We have our 10 tips, which I wrote down because I mean, I like
for
that.
Longs Peak. And she writes everything down.
Lists are.
I haven't used a pen in like 6 years. Okay.
Oh,
So
I'm on the wrong
that's a
page.
grocery list.
I also write that down.
Alright, so number one thing.
Oh, Longs Peak, by the way, 14,259 feet.
Hydration. Bring more than enough water.
Yeah.
That was bad. We got super dehydrated
Yep.
and
No
still
fill
kind of
stations.
feeling it, yeah. It was rough. Big headache.
There's no
how
water
much to
stations too,
bring?
so be careful of that. I would say at least 5 liters, because we brought.
At least, yeah.
I had 4. You had 4.
Yeah, and
About 4.
and think about
we
like
ran.
how much do you drink in 12 hours in a day anyways? You're hiking and it's
And you're sweating.
at a high elevation. So
You lose a lot.
more than enough water, at least 5, maybe even 6 or 7.
Food is also important. You gotta
Yep.
fuel your hike.
Gotta bring those cals.
Bring
A
enough.
lot.
Yeah.
Probably
4,000?
4,000 calories, depending
Yeah.
on
I think
your
we
size.
brought 2,000. I
wasn't
think
enough.
I
I was
did 2,000.
fucking starving.
All like the whole hike almost.
Yeah.
Yep. Gear.
What to
oh
wear?
boy.
Shorts and a tank top. Just kidding.
If you're from the desert,
Yeah. This
Like,
time of year,
definitely.
obviously, it's getting colder up there.
bring warm clothes.
At elevation,
It's
it,
so
it
cold.
wasn't snowing, but I don't think it's.
It was icy.
gonna be
at
soon.
parts. Yeah.
And gloves especially. The day before we went on a hike that wasn't as high. It was windy, and my fingers were not okay. So I went and
Yeah.
bought gloves that night.
We put hand warmers in our gloves too, and that helped too.
Yep.
And then boots. We want ankle high boots. For
Yeah.
this one.
At first, I was thinking I could have worn my trail runners, but then towards the top, as you're getting into those bigger rocks,
Yeah.
your ankles get hit.
Yeah. And then some people did suggest bringing a helmet. We didn't need it yesterday.
Yeah, I think the main reason is for rocks falling because it's so steep. If somebody's ahead of you and they kick like a rock that big off, it's
Yeah. It
not-
could definitely be useful when it's crowded. Right?
yeah, and just be super careful.
And then parking. And time to start the hike.
We were good with that because it was Monday and it was like
Yeah.
3:30 in the morning. But I think even on like Saturday at 3:30 in the morning, it's probably packed.
Yeah.
So just be aware of that. Get out there early.
We got there pretty early, like 3:15, 3:45 start.
Yeah.
So, but some
And it
people
was Monday.
recommended 1 a.m. So
Yeah, on the
be
weekends.
aware of that. Weather.
Yeah.
We kind of mentioned this already. It was a little cold.
We actually lucked out too. It was
very like
kind of windy, like during the open, like in the open area. But when it was dark out, the first 3 hours, it wasn't windy.
Yeah.
And at the top, it wasn't windy, which was shocking. So I think it's usually the opposite. So just be aware of that.
And then the trail at night is another thing to be said too.
Yeah, the beginning, first 4.4 miles,
Pretty well
super
marked.
easy. I thought, yeah, right. And then after that, it got harder and harder until you get to the keyhole.
Yeah.
Then it's pretty clear.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of cairns everywhere. So that helped a lot.
Yeah, that was solid.
And then after the keyhole, there's a bunch of bullseye markings. Just follow that path.
Yep.
And that'll help you with your climb. Restrooms, which obviously ladies have issues with on trails.
Yeah.
There's 1 or 2 on the trail, but few and far between.
Yeah, there's one at like right before the keyhole.
Mhm. Right
I think
before,
at the trailhead.
yeah, like where Chasm Lake is, that
there
area.
was?
Yeah, remember when we were coming back? We were kind of tired coming back, so
Oh, okay.
it was off to
think.
the side. But you're not gonna see that at night,
Yeah.
not unless you have a really
Strong flash.
powerful flashlight to flash over
Oh,
there.
I remember. Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you're probably not going to see that one. You'll see the one that's near the keyhole.
Yeah.
though.
And mind you, you're drinking 5, 6, 7 liters.
gonna
And
have
it's
to
12
go.
hours or plus or minus.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go. I probably went 5 times.
Yeah. The climb
Yeah.
is a climb.
It's a class 3. The beginning is a hike, right? And then it just goes up. If you're scared of heights, just be smart. If you need to turn around, turn around. You gotta climb down too. Like, it's okay climbing up, it can be weird climbing down. Like, it's all to the individual, but
yeah, honestly, judge it by when you get up to the keyhole, because you're climbing up to keyhole, and that's just a mini version of what's gonna happen after the keyhole.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it definitely opens up. It's a lot of exposure up there.
and look where you're going.
Yeah,
Right.
focus on when you're climbing. If you do get scared, like on any hike, focus on where you're going next, what you're grabbing next, where you're putting your foot next, not what's behind you and what's sketchy. Because if you focus on that, you'll do it. If you focus on that, you're gonna fuck up.
Yep. And then the elevation was different for us. That's the first time we've been that high.
Yeah, and we're at like, I think 1,200 in the valley.
Yeah.
In Arizona, and that's 14,000. So it was a
Quite
quick jump
different.
in like 2 days.
Yeah, and you can definitely tell you're not going to be able to catch your breath when you're going up and you're
Yeah.
climbing like that. So,
And we've done Humphreys a number of times, which is 12,000, and that extra 2,000, you think about it, it's almost a half mile vertical. So it makes a difference.
makes a huge difference. And then the toll this hike can take.
Yeah.
Just went through 10.
Yeah, it can be
We're at 10.
pretty exhausting. Just
Be realistic, right?
she's so focused on her checklist. We got through 10.
Shut up. Anyway.
But yeah,
you
be
can do it,
realistic. And it is exhausting, but
It's going
work
to be
your
a
way up to
long
it,
day. It took us 12 hours.
and you'll get there.